Hello there, my name is Richard McMahon from the interview training company PassMyInterview.com, and in this tutorial I am going to give you my top 7 interview tips. Now, it does not matter what interview you have coming up, this tutorial is going to make a huge difference to your preparation. I've combined all of my years' experience in helping people to pass their interviews into the following top 7 tips. So please do watch it from beginning to end and take notes, because it will make a big difference to your preparation. A very warm welcome to this tutorial. As I say, my name is Richard McMahon. That's me there in the centre. I'm a former fire officer and the founder of the interview training website PassMyInterview.com, and I always focus on giving you top scoring answers to make sure you pass your interview, and I will be doing that during this tutorial. I'm going to give you a few sample answers to some common interview questions, but more importantly I will give you those top 7 tips that I believe are going to make sure you pass your interview. Please do subscribe by clicking the red button below the video, and I would also very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like. That always motivates me to create more content. Thank you very much. Let's get straight into it. Tip number 1. A very easy tip, but the majority of people take no notice of it whatsoever. I recommend you use power words in your answers to the interview questions, and also when you are talking to the interview panel in general. Power words are keywords and phrases that will resonate positively with the interview panel. Let me give you some examples. So here's 4 lists of things that you could say during your interview. I am an enthusiastic, determined and professional employee. That in itself sounds great. And also those 3 important words, enthusiastic, determined and professional, will resonate positively with the interview panel. Another one, I am a strong team worker who always supports my colleagues to help them achieve the company tasks. Again, great keywords and phrases that are actually a match for the job description, and that's really important. I will cover that in a little bit more detail as we progress to explain what I mean. I always put the customer first in everything I do, and I understand that without the customer there would be no business. So the majority of interview roles require an ability to deal with customers. So you are showing there a level of intelligence that you know that the customer is really important. You have to put them first, and without the customer there would be no business. I prefer to work under pressure, and I enjoy the challenge of having to complete tasks to strict time frames. So all of those bold keywords and phrases, I promise you, will resonate positively with the interview panel. Now that's just 4 examples there. I'm going to give you some more as we go through this tutorial. So the first important tip is to use positive, powerful keywords and phrases in your answers to the interview questions. Tip number 2, and this is one that I would suggest 99% of people who go to interviews take no notice of whatsoever. So this is your opportunity to stand out from all of the competition. Read the job advert and then match your skills and qualities to the key requirements of the role. I'm going to give you an example right now of what I mean by this. This is very powerful. So let's have a look at an example job advert, a job description. Here we go. This is one for a customer service assistant job advert. Now, it does not matter which role you're applying for. If you follow this process, it works exactly the same. So it says there, we are looking for a hard-working, conscientious and capable customer service assistant to help our fast-growing team provide outstanding service to our valued customers and clients. And as part of the role, you need to demonstrate exceptional attention to detail skills, an ability to always put our customers first, work hard to quickly resolve issues, queries and complaints, respond to customer emails and telephone calls within a predetermined time, work as part of a team, and have an in-depth knowledge of our services and products. So this is what you do. You take that advert and then you highlight the important aspects of the role and collate them together. So if we look at that previous advert, you'll notice there that I've just taken a highlighter pen and I have highlighted hardworking, conscientious, outstanding service, attention to detail, always putting the customer first, respond to customers in predetermined timescales, work as part of a team and have in-depth knowledge. So I take all of them together, and then this is the clever part. The first interview question is going to be, and I promise you this, it will be, let me just highlight those for you. So those are the ones that I've gone through. So the first interview question will be, tell me about yourself. And then when you answer that question, you put all of those in the response. And you can use this if you want to. Here's my sample answer. I'm a hard-working, conscientious and highly capable team worker who understands how important it is to always put your customers first whilst providing outstanding service in line with your customer charter. Now, over the years, I've built up a number of key skills and attributes that I feel will benefit this role. These include accurate working, solid attention to detail skills, being able to carry out tasks quickly and in line with predetermined timescales, always putting the needs of the team above my own, and also always ensuring my knowledge of my employer's products and services is second to none so that I can answer all customer queries, emails and telephone calls quickly and professionally. If you employ me within this position, I will work hard to learn the role quickly so I can start contributing to your organisation in the fastest time possible. Now that's really easy to do, but you will see all I have done is taken those highlighted keywords and phrases and put them in my answer to that first interview question. So straight away the interview panel are hearing me say things which are in line with the requirements of the role, and that gets you off to a flying start during your interview. And as I say, the tell me about yourself interview question will be the first question they ask. So you're getting off on a strong footing, but more importantly, you are gaining high marks from the get-go. Tip number 3, provide evidence-based answers to the behavioural type questions. Now, there will be a number of behavioural type interview questions. You will get asked some common interview questions, but you will get asked behavioural type questions such as, describe a time when you delivered excellent customer service. Explain a situation you were in where you worked as part of a team. Give an example when you made a mistake at work. Tell me about a time when you worked under pressure to complete a challenging task. These are behavioural type interview questions, and they are looking for you to give evidence of where you've already done this kind of thing in a previous role. So what you don't do is answer these questions by saying, well, if I was in that situation, this is what I would do. You have to give a specific example. Now, the way to answer behavioural interview questions is to use the STAR technique, and that stands for situation, task, action, and result. So you start off, and I'll give you an example. So please do hang around because I'm going to give you an example answer, a high-scoring answer that utilises the STAR technique. So you outline the situation you were in, then you tell the interview panel the task that needed to be done. You then give details of the action you took, and you then tell the interview panel the results following your action. So just remember, when you get asked a behavioural interview question, when you have to give an example or describe a time, then you think of STAR, situation, task, action, result. It's a proven formula that always works. So, for the interview question, when have you worked as part of a team? I would use situation, task, action, result, and I would say, I was working as part of a small team for a previous employer on an important time-sensitive project for our line manager. Our task was to carry out an important stock check of all products and services we sold both in store and also via our website. Now, the task needed to be accurate and also completed within a 7-day period. We decided to create a plan of action for us all to follow, which included the specific task each person had to complete. My job was to work alongside 2 other team members to count all stock with the titles starting from A through to M. We worked meticulously while supporting each other to make sure our task was fully completed on time. The end result was we all worked seamlessly together to fully complete the task and to specification as requested by our manager. The manager was then able to use that information to create a year-end presentation to the board of company directors. That's a high-scoring answer because it shows that you've already worked as part of a team, but you also know the process of what to do, and you're answering that using situation, task, action, result. Great tip. It works every single time. And if you hang around, I'll tell you where you can get a copy of my top scoring behavioural interview questions and answers. Tip number 4. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, please do subscribe. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comments section below. The tips are going to get better as we go along. So, yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. Tip number 4. Don't say any of the following in your interview. A lot of people say these things. They don't mean any harm by them, but all they're doing is they're actually affecting their chances of passing the interview. So do not say any of the following in your interview. I don't have much experience. Don't say that because you're just putting yourself down straight away. Now, there are people who go to interviews who have a huge amount of experience, but their likability factor might not be that high. Now, the interviewer needs to like you and feel that you will fit into their team in order to have the confidence to employ you. So if you are lacking in experience, You can make up for it by being positive, using positive keywords and phrases, and showing that you have a strong work ethic and you have lots of enthusiasm for the role. So do not say, I don't have much experience. You do not need to say that. If they've invited you to the interview, they are interested in you. Next one, don't say, I want to leave my job because I've become frustrated with my employer, or that people at work don't understand me. Don't say things like that, because you will get asked the question, why do you want to leave your current employer? And I'll tell you where you can get a brilliant answer to that, the perfect answer to that as we progress. But don't say, I want to leave my job because I've become frustrated with my employer. Be positive about your previous employer. Always be positive about them, even if it's really hard to do so. Don't say, I've got some holiday coming up soon. Don't say that unless they say to you, do you have any commitments coming up in the future? Then obviously you have to be truthful, but don't just volunteer that information unless they ask for it. Don't say this, and I've had people ask me a few times in interviews when I'm interviewing them, so what do you guys actually do here? You should know what they do. Okay, you should know what that company does. Don't say, how did I do in the interview? Don't say that. It's overconfidence. Don't say, so when do I start? Really big no-no. Don't say that. Don't say as well, I'll do whatever you want me to do, because that's desperate. Don't say, I'll do whatever you want me to do for this job. You don't have to be desperate to show you have the key skills and requirements to carry out the role. Tip number 5. At the end of the interview, they will say to you, do you have any questions for the panel? Make sure you ask smart questions. Here's 2 really good questions that you can ask at the end of your interview. First one, so what are your future plans for the business? Do you have any new and exciting products or services coming out? That shows that you're interested in the future of the company. Question to ask number 2, if I'm successful, what would you need me to focus on first of all within the role? So that shows that you're pre-planning that if you're successful, you want to get going and you can start thinking about the actions that you will take within their organization. Tip number 6, at the end of the interview, so you've finished asking those questions and they say, okay, great, the interview's come to an end. We'll be in touch soon to let you know. Say this at the end of the interview to leave a lasting impression, because you want them to remember you by something, and nobody else will do this apart from you. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to say a big thank you for inviting me along to the interview today. I've really enjoyed researching the role in your company, and I sincerely hope I get the opportunity to show you what I can do within this position. It's short, it's positive, and it leaves a lasting positive impression. It's good manners and it's polite as well, which I like. That is a powerful closing statement. I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me along to the interview. Really enjoyed researching the role in your company, and I sincerely hope I get the opportunity to show you what I can do within this position. That's a great thing to say. Then number 7, make sure you prepare answers to the common interview questions. Now there's a link that's appeared in the top right hand corner of this video. If you click that, it will take you through to my page here, and I've got a list of the 21 top common interview questions. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? How do you overcome conflict in a team? There's a tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work for our company? When have you provided excellent service? Why do you want to leave your job? They're all there. So if you click that link, then it will take you through to my website where you can download a copy of the answers to the common interview questions, or at the very least, just read those 21 interview questions. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I hope you pass your interview. Please do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. I very much appreciate your support on this CareerVids channel. We've got about 160,000 subscribers now, so come and join the community. And every week I'm uploading videos. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments section below. I hope you've enjoyed those top 7 tips, those top 7 interview tips. Thank you and have a brilliant day.